let's listen to this amplified now. I'm going to move out of the way though so you can hear the amp more. A little bit of reverb there. All right, let's talk. 214ce Koa Grand Auditorium CE cutaway electric. Okay, we have the expression 2 electrics in this thing, so we have bass and treble and volume, but we do have little adjusters here, one in between each 2 strings, that allows us to custom tailor our Taylor to a little bit different tonal response. Especially if you need to drop out some of that mid and cut it back a bit or whatever. Maybe you need a little bit more mid, who knows. But if you can't solve your solution between your guitar and your amplifier, maybe try playing around with the dials on those little grub screws very gingerly and carefully, okay, and see what you can do with it. I mean, they're made to be adjustable for a reason, and the instructions do talk about how to do that. So, but should you need to? No. Taylor has made the sound of this guitar, even unplugged, so well balanced, it's crazy. So even with the Expression 2 system, very well balanced. But anyways, let's talk a little bit more about this guitar so we know what we're into here. Let me just turn off my wireless because we're done with that now. So, you're looking at $1,449. You might as well call it almost 1,500 bucks, right? So, with that being said, it's a nice guitar. We do have a solid Sitka spruce top. We have an ebony bridge, ebony fingerboard, sapelli neck, which is really nice. Give you guys some nice close-ups. Coming at you. Very nice grain in that Koa. Woohoo! Right on. Oop. Go this way now. Okay. Alright, there's all your close-up visuals. Hopefully that helped. It may have gone blurry, I don't know. I set my focus for further back, so who knows what's going to happen until even I view it, but if it was a little blurry, my apologies. Anyways, so we also have plastic bridge pins, very common even on expensive guitars. So we do need some tusk pins or bone pins, I think. I'm thinking either bone or tusk, I'm not sure yet. We do have a micarta bridge and a tusk nut. So why not tusk pins? Let's make it all even. Well, almost all even. The die-cast tuners are nice. Taylor's, they always have some decent die-cast tuners. I mean, they actually look cheap, but they work really well. They're very smooth. They work. You know what I mean? I have no issues with these tuners. Though I am going to be swapping them out for gold and some classy, expensive ones. I just got to get some cash together and pick out the set that I actually want for this thing. But they are going to go gold. There's enough coloration on this thing that the gold is going to just pop right out in a nice way. Besides, chrome looks cheap to me. So we have white binding, front and back obviously. Now the front is multi-layered binding, so you've got black and white mix. And then the back end is just single and with a cap over the bottom of the heel here that's also like white plastic. Of course our strap pin is located where it should be, right on the neck heel there. It's in the right spot, not down the bottom because that's a no-no. It's a very weak area. Anyways, I cringe when I see guitars that have that right there on an acoustic, and it's like, there's not enough meat to support that properly. It needs to be up in here. Anyways. This thing is addictive. So the finish on this is completely all satin. Now the Long & McQuaid website does say gloss top. Ignore it. I'm actually going to mention it to them this coming week to alter the website, because that is not gloss. This is satin finish through and through. Okay? Because you don't want to order something and think, oh, I'm getting a gloss top because I love gloss tops, and it shows up, you know, like this, and you're like, you know, they lied. No, somebody had a misprint, okay? I mean, seriously. Misprints can happen, right? I've even seen it happen on manufacturer's website where the store got it right, the manufacturer made a boo-boo. So, but for $1,450, man, I mean, it's a heck of a nice guitar. It's the 200 series, so we're stepping up the game a little bit. I really love the 214 Koa Deluxe because it's all Koa, and it's kind of like, that is going to be the end of my guitar collecting for acoustics for sure. That is the very last acoustic that I'm going to be buying, but I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer because that's $1,000 plus more than what I paid for this one. And I certainly am kind of a little on the on funds right now, so it'll wait, but I will get it. It will come home with me. It must come home with me. Okay, so I'm a little possessed when it comes to guitars. Okay, I'm kind of like crazy. But yeah, I like it. I think it's fantastic. I even like the style that, you know, they have on their pickguards. Like, I hate the teardrop pickguards. They're like so bleh and plain and ugly. You know, this is kind of nice. A little bit of style, a little bit of flair, you know, kind of offsets things, changes your mood a little bit. And so you're not going, oh, that likes every other guitar out there. No, this is unique. This is different, okay? The action height is set pretty good on this thing too. I gotta really hand it to Taylor. When it comes to fit, finish, complete setups, I mean, I don't have to do anything to it. It's almost depressing, but it's great at the same time, because when you spend like a lot of money, even when you don't spend a lot of money, you shouldn't have to completely rework the guitar just to get it playable, you know what I mean? So, and yeah, this thing, very, very nice. Now, I have had other Taylors. Check them out on my channel. The only Taylor I had that I never really got with was actually, it wasn't the baby Taylor, it was one below that. It was about a $500 guitar nonetheless, and I mean, you can check it out on YouTube and other channels, and everybody's had issues with that thing, with intonation problems and a few other things. It's kind of like Taylor's project guitar. Here's a $500 guitar in Canada, or $400 in the States, and you're going to have to do some work because we're just too bloody lazy to finish it. And companies have this, you know, Gibson does it, apparently Taylor on that guitar. I don't know that much about the baby Taylor per se, but I played on one, and I guess they're not bad, just not my bag. You know, but then I've seen many companies. Fender does it, you know, in the real Fenders, the Squier series too. You know, I've seen the lowest dirtbag stuff. Kramer, of course, their lowest dirtbag guitar is the VT211S. You should not be buying that for any new beginner guitar player. These are project guitars because they're gonna need a lot of work to get them to run right. You know, so you buy that $200 guitar as a project, right? Not for playing right away. So, but, you know, and that's fine, and I have no problems with companies doing this. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You could still end up with a beautiful guitar. It just means you're going to have to put a little elbow grease and a couple bucks into it. No big deal. But when you start spending real money, you should never have to spend anything extra to have it, like, running proper. You know, that's the thing. It should be properly done at the factory to begin with. And, well, every Taylor I've had so far, except for that one, has been fantastic. So, what can I tell you? You know, and my most expensive one was a 214ce. Nice guitar, but my 114 kind of blew it out of the water, so, and at less than half the money. But that's my opinion, and that's the opinion of at least a couple of other YouTube channels that I know of that agree the same. The 114 kicks the 314 all over the map. All right, so we are a minority, I guess, in that sense. So we all have opinions. So I think we've covered it, right? 25.5-inch scale length, we kind of forgot, but it's there now. Taylor hardshell gig bag, very cool gig bag. Has a pocket with some extra hidey hole pouches and stuff. Pretty cool. Very big step up in a gig bag from the ones that come with the 100 series guitars, but hey, when you pay more, you should be getting a better case. They should always up the antes, right? So, anyhow, that's pretty much about covers it for this video anyhow. So 4 3/4 I think is definitely fair. I can never justify 5 stars. Call 4 3/4 though the new 5-star. I don't care. Point is, nothing's perfect, so I can't do it at 5. The Expression 2 system also uses a 9-volt battery down below. There was a required fix that they needed to do on these battery compartments because in the beginning when I first got my first Taylor, we knew about that, and they have actually corrected that situation, so that's been great. Now if they can correct the strap pin thing so we don't need Nomad adapters, that would be a bigger bonus. So anyway, there we have it, the 214ce Koa. Now the Koa, by the way, is layered. I believe we mentioned that, but just to double make sure, it is layered, it's not laminated. Huge difference. But the top is solid Sitka spruce. That is beautiful. I'm going to really enjoy this guitar for years to come. I really love it. Anyways, I must get another one. I must get that 225 Deluxe Koa soon, I hope. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to play the lottery to win it because that's about the only way right now. But yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, I'm out of here, so thanks again for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Smash the bell for notifications. We do have a review coming up on the APX 600 by Yamaha soon. No, it's a right-handed guitar, but hey, plugged in and acoustic for you, no problem. We're gonna do it, right? Because we said we would, we're gonna. All right, anyways, see ya.